What's going on with the YouTube? It's your boy Three-Way Trades. I know, I know. I've been missing in action. I know, but hear me out. Hear me out. Life been laughing, so. But I'm back now. I ain't gone. I ain't left y'all. I ain't left y'all. I promise I'm back, man. I ain't gone nowhere. You just know I just had a lot of stuff going on the weekend. My son's birthday, dealing with all that, taking trips and doing all that. So life just been laughing, man. Not in the bad way, but in the good way. But we back. Right now, man, we finna see what's going on in the market. Market charts have been looking good lately. I haven't really been too active on the charts as much as I really wanted to be. I just activated some new 50K accounts trying to get them passed. Since they got them deals out the way they BlueGuardian do 50% off deals. So and it's buy one, get one free if you get a payout. So when you get a payout, they're gonna give you a free account on top of that. So if you guys interested in taking a look at that, I'll drop a link down in the description. So use your own discretion, do your own research. They are paying out. They do got proven case. They got a Discord. So that's what I've been rocking with lately. Top Step been low key on the bull on the BS. You know, they trying to force people to go live and stuff. They not really letting you get payouts how you want to. It is uncapped. They do 90% up to 15,000, where Top Step used to do 90% up to 10,000, but now they only letting you pull out $5,000 per payout, which is still good. Nothing wrong with $5,000 per payout. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you got max allocation with those guys, it's still good. But it seems like they're just going towards a trading system where they're just constantly limiting you, and they gonna end up losing customers like that, especially with these new future platforms out here. I know they is a big name. They do got a big name out for themselves. But if they keep on doing what they doing, they just gonna have another future platform and come in and did the same thing that they was doing. Now they gonna have to end up switching back to their old rule, but now because they losing their customer base and they losing traders. So and then Blue Guardian don't have no activation fee. So you can get a 50K account right now for $50. You can get a 100K account right now for $100. And so on and so on. No activation fee. Which with Top Step, you pass these accounts, you gotta bust out 149. So let's be real. So you're really spending $200 for a 50K account. So if you spend 150 over here, 200, you get 4 accounts. But they only allow you to have 3 accounts over here, which is fine. I mean, what's wrong with three accounts? Get you 3 accounts, trade them, get you some more accounts. You can get you 5 other Top Step accounts. So the goal is with these accounts, I want to go and pass these, no activation fees, and get the payouts, and then I'm gonna start pulling those profits out, and then I'm gonna start allocating to more future platforms that don't have activation fees, because it makes sense. Then I start moving back over to Top Step. But for right now, I just want to focus on this. I mean, financially, it makes better sense for me instead of just paying $200 per account, and I can get spend $150 off the rip and get 350K accounts and don't even have to pay an activation fee for none of them. So, I mean, it just a thought. You guys look into it, do your own research, of course. I'm not promoting them. I'm not getting paid to shield these guys at all. But if you got in a situation where you need you trying to get some accounts, but financially you can't get exactly what you need because the price is too high. It's understandable. Everybody got their own financial situation. Sometimes people don't have the disposable income to pour into these accounts because it can't add up, bro. These accounts can't add up, so we gotta change. We gotta really trade them wisely, man, and just actually just stay disciplined, stick to our plans. Because if we just keep on doing that, we just gonna be giving them money for free, which they want them to do. They profit off the failing traders. So we not giving them profit. We're not gonna keep on giving them profit. We want to take profit from them. So we trying to maximize. But anyways, let that be said. I'm looking at down now first while I'm talking to you guys. I just want to check out the news. So we already had USPPY. That's actually one of my favorite news events because basically USPPY it's nothing but it either gonna do a liquidity grab up or down, and then it's gonna reverse back to the upside to take out the other liquidity. So I like that. It's predictable. I done seen that happen almost hundreds of times. I love that news folder, but I missed that one. I probably can find it too exactly and show y'all exactly what I was talking about if it did it. So 8:30. So yeah, it did a liquidity grab and started going back down to grab come down and tap this. So, but we just gotta be patient today. Just see how price action actually moves. We do got a 1 hour supply right here, so we don't have nothing at the moment that's setting up perfectly. We do have how many ticks away from that? We have 283 ticks away from that from this distribution zone where we had all this dropping from the suppliers. So we just waiting on that. I want to see what's gonna happen when 9:30 come in. I should have a good bias once we reach up to this zone. This zone haven't got tapped yet, but I know we still bearish. I'm still, ideally, I'm still looking for sales. Just because we still bears don't mean you can't look for no buys. You got to change with the market. So ideally, I'm looking for sales. I want to go with the trend. Supply and demand is a trend trading strategy, so I want to do that. So this zone may not play out because I think it did respect this 15 minute. That was something that was already happening. And then on top of that, this was a 1 hour. So honestly, I'm expecting this to actually break. This may break. This zone may not hold up, but we gonna see. We gonna wait till 9:30. We just gonna be patient. So that's what I'm looking for. I need to see some good reaction off of this zone. I need to see what's gonna go on right here. So until I see how price react right here, I don't have. So gold has been trending up now. It looked like we may push back up to all-time highs, which is kind of predictable. When the stocks are falling, gold usually be the one that's going to be pushing up. Everybody's taking their money out the stock market, a lot of turmoil, people putting their money in a more safer asset, which typically becomes gold because it's a commodity instead of a stock. I marked this zone up last night. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get this zone. I knew it was going to be a good zone to play out. I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch that one. Look good. Let's see. It looked like it already tapped, though. Yep, it already tapped, so we missed two. This tapped at 9 o'clock. At that, dang, this just happened. So usually I start getting on charts at 9 o'clock. So but the setup would have ran off on me though because it rejected so hard, and then just started pushing up, and then I probably would never took this trade because the stop loss don't make no sense. It's too many ticks. So I don't like when it reject up so hard because it can come back down and retest the zone and tap the liquidity and start going back up. So this trade could still work out in my favor. Well, not in my favor because I'm not in the setup, but what I'm looking for, if this trade do play out, I want to see if this can come down, turn this zone, would go up, make this zone, since this candle already took the liquidity of this candle, turn this into a demand zone. We can see if we can take these highs out right here. And then it'll be great if New York session can come down, push this down, may take the liquidity of this candle, and then we might come and touch this 5 minutes demand zone right here. So we might come and touch that 5 minute demand zone, see how price play out, but also see how price plays out. Because if it be looking to break, seems like we're pretty bullish, so we may not have anything to worry about so far. The market structure is clear, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, liquidity grab just to keep on going up, tap this, and start going back up to make another high. So I'm expecting for gold to keep on continuing with market structure. So that's what I want to see. So I've been having a lot of people tell me to break down my chart analysis more and how I trade. So I'm doing this for you guys now, especially if you trade supply and demand. I just want to let you guys know how analyze my charts and how I determine my bias, because supply and demand ain't nothing but pure market structure. All you're doing is trading. You just trading market flow. You just moving with how the market go, because if you notice when you trade supply and demand, all you're doing is waiting for a pullback, a higher low, and basically that higher low is coming to tap a supply zone. It's coming to tap a demand zone, and then it's gonna push back up. And so, in majority of the time, when it do come back up to make that higher high, and it will make a higher low, it's coming to tap somewhat a bearish supply zone, and then they're gonna come back up. But make sure you're going with the trend, because supply and demand is a trend trading strategy, because it's just pure market structure. You just moving how the market moves. You getting in, you buying low, and you selling high. You selling high, buying low. So that's why I like supply and demand so much. It's simple. I'm just doing what the market doing. Buy low, sell high. So that's how we gonna do it. If this zone hold up, I'll be looking to target these lows, target this liquidity here, and then it's a gap as well. So it's a 15-minute gap. So I'll be looking to trade into that 15-minute gap on the 15 minutes. So that's the only gap that I see on the time frame. Let me check out the 30. Yeah, the 15 minute, the only time frame that's showing me a gap where it can come tap and trade back into. And then if we want to break, it probably come up here and tap this gap and start pushing back up. But like I said, ideally I'm looking for sales. Alright, gap invalidated. No more gap. This might be my shorting opportunity here. Supply zone just got formed. Looking like we just want to drop and come take liquidity, huh? But hey, that just goes to show my bias. Like, we still bear. So all them sellers start coming in. I'm looking for shorts, and this gonna be the area that I'm gonna be shorting from. We had a great supply push, and it left a 5-minute gap, and it broke structure. This will be a high probability setup with me. We going with the trend. See if we can break structure. Hopefully, what it do, if we can come back up and tap this zone, and then we may start pushing back down to grab this liquidity. So yeah, I'll be looking for a short here, and then I can target these lows. Well, target my amount of what I'm trying to hit. It didn't even, see, you gotta look at stuff like this. That's crazy. You see how price reacts? You see how it literally just edged it perfectly? They made it go back to this price and start pushing it back up. So we need to see if this zone gonna play out. I'm gonna get in on the break of the counter. That's my confluence. I ain't gonna get in nothing aggressive. I gotta make sure we still showing bearish signs though in the market, because this candle might come up here and tap this. But in hindsight, I mean, I can say the break of the candle, but the break of the candle way down here, I'm gonna have to wait for 2 candles to form, so I'm gonna have to wait 10 minutes. So we gonna see. I'm cool on aggressive interest, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Market been too volatile to be getting in aggressive. See, look. If I would've got in aggressive just then, I would've got stopped out. Might can get in. Depending on what the body close is, I might can get in on the body. I get in on the close of the body. Yeah, this looking like a 1 contract. Yep, I'm still gonna wait on that break of the candle. I'm straight. And make sure this zone gonna play. Risk 81 ticks, 81 times 5, $400. I would love a great entry to get in on the break of this count. I go in with 2 contracts. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stay disciplined. Wait on the break. As tempted as I am to get in aggressive, it look good, but I'm gonna wait on the break, man. We can wait 2 more minutes to be patient. It said it look good. Probably put my stop loss right here, cause it come past that. I don't even want to be in the chart. I don't even want to be in the trade no more. 360. So I'll be risking 360 on this. Cause when it break this count, this should just nuke.
Order filled.
All right, risking 275. Okay, got in when I wanted to. Let's get it. Okay, we stayed disciplined. We stayed patient now. We're good. I'm gonna go for a 1 and 2. Stay disciplined. We did good. So now trade out our hands now. What it do, it do. What it do, it do. Overall TP would be here, ideally. I want the better interest to get in with 2 contract, but it's cool. We gotta make sure we mitigate risk. Gotta make sure we risking properly, man. Can't over risk. Only got $500 to risk for the 50K. That's what I usually risk on 50K. I'm only gonna risk 500. I'm really not even try to risk the full 500, but that's how much I gotta work with. If I can't work with it with 500, I mean just leave it alone. So gotta stay disciplined. Make sure my risk management on point, man. So yeah, now trade out of our hands. Now we stayed disciplined. We stayed patient. We waited on exactly what we were waiting on. I'm gonna target these lows. Set a hard TP. I'm confident that it can go there. Okay, we looking good. 950 macro finna start rolling in. 950 calm going on 10. We should see some more volatility. Start getting these counters start pushing back down. So yeah, primary objective of these lows. I'm not really worried about nothing else. It's crazy that the primary objective of these lows and that's 750 because on the 50K account, my minimum, my daily what I be trying to achieve is 750. So it's kind of crazy. That's literally the TP. Come on, go on, grab this liquidity. We almost hit a 1 on 1.5. When I get to the 1 on 1.5, that's when I break even, guys. Whatever happens, risk-free trade. I can start de-risking just a little bit because I don't really want price to come back up here at all. It shouldn't. So de-risk just a little bit because who's trying to be liquidity? Not me, because you never know what price can do. I mean, our objective is for it to come down and take their liquidity, but the markets, we don't control the markets. We just control what we do while we in the markets. Come on, let's go and start getting this pushed down. At least hit the 1 on 1.5 where I can break even. And right now we still got risk on the table, 280, which not bad at all. It's cool. So we almost approaching the 1 on 1.5. So we do that, risk-free trade, follow our plan, stay disciplined. Whatever happens, happens. Now we just look to target our overall TP, which is the overall TP basically, a 1 or 2. So I got a lot of confidence that it can come down here and take this, no gaps. I would like for price to just keep on falling from him. Don't even come up here and tap the gap, but if it does, it does. So we just waiting on that 1 on 1.5 now, so we can break even. There go the volatility that we were looking for. I like that big spike, 955, and get ready to come. I de-risk a little bit more. Okay, break even trade, guys. Break even trade. Now we're just waiting for TP. We'll secure the 1 on 1. Let's see if we can secure the 1 on 1.5. Price is 1 on 1.5. Let's just see. Hopefully we can leave this gap open. I don't want this gap to get filled. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm putting my stop loss right there. Trail it down. I'm just waiting for price to keep pushing down. Yeah, we can go and secure the 1 on 1.5. I'm gonna start trailing. I put me right there, 550. So if it stop me out at 550, can't get mad at it.
Order filled.
Okay, so stop me out at 550. Price was doing a lot of rejection from this area, so you never know. It probably wanted to retrace. And then this did, because you gotta think about it, this did go for 140 ticks. So this was a 140 tick trade. I ain't like how price kept on rejecting from that area. So, I mean, I ain't gonna be no D for a tick. So it had about like 10 more ticks to go. I mean, which is fine. I'm still confident that it can hit. It might finna hit now. It was just too much reaction going on. And then plus, you might well secure something because you never know. Because sometimes price can go down and act like it's finna grab liquidity and just completely come up reverse, tap the zone, and then start pushing back down. So I wasn't looking for price to do that. Because the momentum that we had, it should go ahead and just push and right past the candles. Let me just see. So I just follow my intuition. I'm not mad at it. We gonna get it. We ain't gotta get it all in one day. Just know we gonna get it overall. We ain't gotta get it all in one day. See how price reacting. So I'm gonna lock myself out. I mean, I don't really see nothing no more in the markets that look too good to me. So we cool. We made $537. We trailing 2 accounts, so really that $537, 1,000. So hey, we gonna take it from there. That's how you trade supply and demand. That's how you stay disciplined. That's how you stay patient. Cause I know, man, if I just stay disciplined, I stay patient, I trust my plan while I'm in these markets, bruh, I barely lose. So I sabotage myself by getting into the markets, going on full tip, start over trading, getting revenge trading. That is an active problem that I'm actively trying to work on, and I'm trying to do better. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not the perfect. I will never be perfect, but I can at least get to the position where I won't never put myself in a situation because my future self know what I have to do in order to be consistently profitable. So I cannot keep on sabotaging myself. So that's what we're gonna do. Cause it took a lot out of me. The trade was still a great trade. Cause I wanted to get in aggressive. Cause it was showing. Cause I know how my trades look and what a potential winner will react when it comes towards the zone. So I wanted to get in aggressive, but I've been seeing a lot getting in aggressive. I've been getting stopped out a lot, which has been causing me to lose more instead of waiting on the break of the candle. So if I would have gotten aggressive still, by intuition, I still wouldn't want to trade, but I'd rather stay disciplined and learn from my losses and then move forward from there. So you just got to learn from your losses because if y'all watch my other video about the negativity, you cannot be a bad progressionist. Because you need to know, journal and get the data why you keep on losing trades and know why. What was the reason for me to lose that trade? And I've been seeing a lot of my losing trades. When I do stay disciplined and stay to my plan, I lose because I got into that trade aggressive. But majority of my losing trades, emotional trades. Forgetting about my strategy, forgetting about my plan, just going on full tilt, just pushing the button. But if I stay disciplined and I stick to my plan, I barely lose. But because what happened was I had got up my 100K accounts to almost $4,000, whatever. I could have had about 1 or 2 more days, stayed disciplined, 2 more disciplined, A+ setups, but got that out the way. But instead, I was emotional that day. I went on tilt. I started over trading. I forgot that BlueGuardian futures, they have a breach on a daily limit breach. Rather, whether you make the money or you lose the money or not. So I forgot about that. I didn't know if I make up to $4,000 of my own profit, I lost $2,500 that day. I know I shouldn't have been losing $2,500. That was completely beside me. That wasn't even me trading the charts then. I don't know who that was trading the charts for me to go in there and lose $2,500. So I did a daily breach and I lost the account. Not even thinking about they had 20, because I wasn't even thinking. Completely forgot they had a $2,500 breach. So that's how I lost those accounts. I only had like 2 more A+ setup days. If they were gonna go, I was gonna be funded like 200, 300K with them. But I also told myself as well that I got myself in profits, like, because I'm gonna stick to the 50K accounts. Why? Because when you got a 50K account, it's easier to make $3,000 and rather than $9,000. I mean, you still can make it. All you just do is just keep on leveraging the way you're supposed to leverage with your account. But if you look at it like this, if I got a 150K account, say if you're trying to trade a 150K account, let me put you on game. You need $9,000 to complete the challenge on that 150K account. But what you don't realize, if you would have just got 3 150K accounts and just make $3,000, you would have met that goal. And then you stayed profitable enough to make an extra $6,000. You get what I'm saying? So you would have made that extra $6,000 on 3 different accounts that you already passed because you hit the $3,000 profit target. That's why they say the 50Ks is the best to use. And look what I said. You see how price reversing on me? I got out when I was supposed to get out. It was an intuition trade. So I've been trading long enough to know when to get out and get into the markets because I saw how price reacting. Price shouldn't be acting around that pool of liquidity like that because if it was going to take out that liquidity, it would do it just then because we was only 10 ticks away. Why we keep on rejecting away from this liquidity? So I'm not gonna let them fake me out and price continue to go up and now I just left profits on the table, which will happen. So I probably would have got stopped out where I had my stop loss above that candle. So they're like $160. So I trust in my intuition. I see these things in the markets every day. So I know I am equipped to be a profitable trader. It just the mindset that you need to have to be the profitable trader. You don't need to go on tip. You gotta stay disciplined. Leave emotions out of this, Damasio. My name is Damasio. Nice to meet you. Yeah, that. So I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Everybody that's getting motivation for my videos. That's the reason why I kind of stopped posting a YouTube video because I had to go within with myself. What is the reason for me to keep on overtrading and what is the reason for me to be blowing these accounts like this when I know I am a profitable trader? The statistics shows if I stay disciplined to my plan, my win percentage be 75 to 85%. But why am I still blowing accounts and why am I not pulling out profits in the markets when my sit-ups barely lose? It was all because of me. I'm the man in the mirror. You, Damasio, you are the problem. So submit to the process. Stop rushing it. Let it be. If you already know you're going to be a profitable trader in the long run, it has already been done. The works have already been done. You just getting in your way. You getting into your own way. You holding your own self back. Your future profitable self is there. But your old self is trying to stop you from getting to that future profitability. The works is done. Let go. Let loose. And I get chills when I say this because this is my higher self talking to me. I know I'm going to be successful. All my life, I already knew that I was going to be successful in these markets. Not in these markets, let me requote that. I always knew I was going to always be a successful person. I just never knew at that time, in that moment, what was going to take me and what was going to be that vehicle for me to be successful in the long run. But now, I know exactly what I have to be successful, and I know this the tool and the vehicle that's going to help me get to my goals and everything that I wanted to become into fruition. So, learn how to be your profitable self. Ask yourself, meditate, close your eyes. What do my profitable self look like? What do the better version of me look like? Start to become that better version of the person that you are visualizing. Look like him. Look like her. Be him. Be her. So, this is the end of the video. I just wanted to give you guys a motivational spiel and just let you know what's been going on because I want to be as transparent with you guys as possible. Of course, I'm still a person. You guys still a person. We all people. In the end of the day, we all have life situation going on in our life. Life, you can't predict life. Life is ongoing. Life is a journey. Every day is a lesson. I learn something new every single day. Even now, I'm learning something new. You hearing me now, you learning something new. So you probably saw something that I did and you trade the same strategy as me and you might learn something new that you can implement. And you might saw something that you have been doing, but it's been conflicting your strategy and it helps you to patch that. So I always be open to learn and I always be open to be taught. Because I don't have to be pulling up in a Lambo right now, Ferrari, but I know I'm going to have that now just to give people value in the long run because material things is not value. It's about how you give it. So don't worry about it. So just when you guys just stick to one strategy, don't be strategy hopping. I know the journey long, man, but the journey don't have to be long. If you just be your profitable self. I know it takes some time to work on yourself, but you're going to get there eventually. You are already there. Everything is happening now. Time is not real. So, on that note, It's your boy, Three-Way Trades. This the end of this video, man. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I love y'all. Peace.